Skeleton's eyes are like, I'm watching you.
Yeah, they're like squinting. He has a stupid broken arm, and it's so stupid looking.
Oh god, aliens are great.
I'm feeling they're becoming the new skeletons, though.
Oh, they are.
They're totally becoming these skeletons.
Let's step back for a second. Of course, Zach would have to bring up Hitler again in another
Look it up. It's funny. It's funny.
Do you know
It
what
is a
Zach
very
said
funny
completely unironically earlier today? He said, you know what? We should bring the goose step back.
I know. What I said was I miss goose stepping.
Yeah, but you never
Why-
goose
why-
step.
why
you
did it have
miss
to-
goose stepping implies
Yeah.
that you goose stepped
I don't
before.
goose step.
What is goose stepping?
Oh,
It's the
the
way
duck
that.
walk.
Chris, show him a goose step. Go over there.
Well,
goose
this is a
step.
podcast, so people can't
Goose
see.
step
but
for Stamper.
Like,
basically, it's stick.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
yeah.
Oh, it's like the Ministry of Silly Walks.
It's a cool walk. Imagine a million guys walking goose stepping.
But it's like what Zach is doing is he's
So-
slowly adding more
No,
like Nazi ideals.
I'm not putting a frog in a turning it
You
here
kind of are. You're testing the waters a little bit. You're dipping your toes
India,
into the...
look, some countries still do it today. I'm just saying the Nazis ruined a lot of stuff that was cool.
Like what?
before. Like killing Jews. They kind of ruined that whole phase.
Goose stepping looks like a pain in the ass. Why would you want to walk like
It's
that?
scary. Who? It's so
Dude,
much.
if my commanding officer told me to goose step, I'd be really like.
It makes
really?
a cool noise.
Even
when
the-
everyone
Exactly,
does
a
it.
million guys goose stepping and used to.
Even the name though, it's like it sounds kind of like a ballet dance or something kind of fruity.
A million guys going in unison would sound amazing.
Let's do
It's
it.
a million-
Let's all do it.
All right.
No, god damn it.
On
Chris.
three or on
Yeah, 3, 2. Okay, 3, 2. Fuck
Wait,
you.
wait, 3, 2,
3, 2, 1,
3, 2, 1,
Wait,
3, 2, 1,
what's the
3,
noise?
2,
What's
1,
the-
go,
What's the noise again? Okay, 3, 2,
Do it again.
3, 2, 1.
See? That's nice. Now imagine a million people doing that.
Okay, let's do
You
it.
just hear. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Talk like Zach. 3, 2, 1.
I never say my name. I love Hitler. Oh, you're fucking dead. You know that? You know what does everybody do when everybody say, "Let me do an impression"? They always say the name of
Oh
what
yeah.
they're doing.
My name is so and so.
I know.
Bill Clinton. It's like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
says that all the time. You fucking fraud. You're fraudulent. Is what you are.
I'm Bill Clinton. I'm.
That's not
President
true.
George
Christopher
Bush.
Walken.
I'm
Wow.
Arnold. Nice to see you.
Stamper, you love Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions, don't you?
Oh, they're my favorite thing.
What's your favorite thing they say? Is it get to the
apex of
chopper?
comedy.
Do you
Get to
think
the chopper.
Christopher Walking is just
Christopher
below Arnold.
Walking met Arnold? That would be hilarious.
Christopher, why do you guys say Christopher Walking?
Walking.
Because he did like an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I was like, don't do that.
But everybody does it unironically now. So they do it like ironically, which is now becoming the new.
No,
it's
it
like
wasn't me anyway. It was Hans.
Oh, it's Hans.
Yeah.
I was in the room going,
It is the most fucking obnoxious thing when people do Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions.
Only because they always do the I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, they always do the.
Wait, Zach, you kind of did it more realistic like Arnold, but like the people are like, hello, I'm Arnold.
He's a guy. He made movies.
when he first came around, do you think people were doing impressions of him when he first came?
No, you wouldn't dare.
Let me tell you, the
in
lowest
person?
form of comedy is impressionist comedy.
No.
It's easy. It's like
Listen, I don't agree. I think Christopher Walken's very funny. Arnold Schwarzenegger is very
George
funny.
Bush.
Sylvester the cat is very funny.
you can't do George. You can't forget George Bush.
George Bush.
Lowest form of comedy is
Every stand-up comedian that does impressionist comedy does Christopher Walken, Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Bush, Bill Clinton.
Like Ray Romano. There's like 5 they always do. It's like they're really
And
easy.
they're never jokes. It's like, hey, I'm talking like this guy. Now I'm talking like this guy.
This
Have a good night, everybody.
And one person kind of goes like, "Oh yeah, it does sound like him." And that's
yeah,
it.
that does sound like
And
him.
they never make jokes while they're doing it. It's always like
Yeah, the best reaction they'll ever get is,
yeah. It's
That's
like,
it.
oh yeah. It's
I don't think it's the lowest form of. I think song parodies, but like
no, because
really badly done
those
ones.
take effort. In these.
No, because you just go like fucking. Like, pick any song there. Pick a
"Who
song.
let the cows out?"
Yeah, Weird Al. Like, okay, I don't like Weird Al. I'm gonna get that's a real fucking song.
Is that really
That's
the song?
really Weird Al actually has
awesome.
it released.
It's fucking gay.
It's oh god.
But at least he can play instruments and sing it.
No,
so
you
funny.
wrote a fucking parody song with me.
Yeah, but that was ironic.
It was ironic.
It was.
Oh, it's ironic.
It was ironic.
Maybe Weird Al thought that "Who let the
Oh, now I
cows
have
out?"
rules.
Yeah, and ours was actually funny, kind of. Was
No.
it? No.
No.
I would give it 0 out of 10.
No, about a 3 out of 10.
Zach's gone. Let's make fun of Zach.
Oh yeah.
World War II.
My grandpa was
I like to.
in World War II.
Hey guys, have you seen the YouTube channel
Stamper.
that was
Stamper.
it's got the Civil War and
Stamper.
World War I.
War.
Stamper! For those who couldn't see that, which is everybody, Zach was actually behind Stamper
That's
the
double whammy.
entire
Did you
time.
take your belt off in order to choke me?
No, I was on the floor over there. I took it off earlier because I'm fat. Let's
Fuck yeah.
talk about something crazy.
All right,
Wild
stop.
and wacky.
Niall, I'm going to count down from 5, and then you say the first noun that comes off the top of your head,
Okay.
and then we'll have a topic on that.
Yeah, but if you count to 5, I'm already thinking of nouns. You have to do.
I know, that's the whole point.
So it's like a random. Just pick one. Stop on the one you're
Okay,
thinking
go,
of.
So
go.
I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then noun.
Okay.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Down.
down. Did you just rhyme down with noun?
Also,
It was my idea.
down is not a
I
noun.
was actually gonna say noun, but
5,
is it-
4,
is that a noun?
3, 2, 1.
Town.
That's what I'm
Zach,
talking about.
3, 2, 1.
Brown.
Chris, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4.
Round.
Round?
Stamper, stop frowning.
Stamper, I want to give you. You pick a bird. Okay?
Cooking.
Because you said herb. That's what herb came into your head, and then you said cooking.
What?
Yeah, you know what fucking happened, Stamper.
What the hell are you talking
Bullshit.
about?
Okay. Pick an adjective that.
Soccer.
Soccer's shit. Hate
I played soccer when I was a baby. My dad used to take me
Soccer isn't a
to every
fucking
day.
adjective.
I hate soccer, dude. I don't like it.
Do you mean like.
Giant would be an adjective.
Soccer
Like
is the
big
main
or
reason I
small.
hate going to bars, because every time I go to a bar, it's
Oh,
fucking
try going
soccer.
to one in Ireland. It's fucking atrocious.
I don't get
doubt
the,
it.
I honestly don't get the appeal of it. You ever played soccer before?
Yeah.
It's the least fun of any sport.
I was on the orange team.
Really?
Did you play a lot of sports when you were a kid, Stamper? Were you like a football, baseball?
You know what's weird? I played football recreationally with my friends, and we always had a good time. But every time it came to playing football in class, I was the biggest douchebag on the team, and everyone would hate me.
That's what anything. It's like you like something, and the second you have to do it seriously, you start to hate it.
I saw it as a game
Exactly,
outside
that's what
of
it is.
school, but then inside of school, I saw it as
If you
like
do
a
it in
fucking
school, when you start
competition.
fucking up, everyone's like, "Come on!" And
Yeah,
you're like,
fuck
"This is a
off."
fucking
I
game."
know. I was playing goalie in a hockey game once, and I kept missing. Like, people kept scoring on me, and this kid came up to me, and he called me worthless and said that I was the most. He just like really laid into me, and
You really seem sad
to
about
this
it.
day,
It's
to this
kinda-
day, I haven't forgotten that. Like,
No,
he was
how old
really
were you?
disappointed. I was
not
fucking
worthless.
12-ish.
How old was he?
But then, like, after that, I'd go out and play hockey with my friends, and we'd be okay.
It was
'Cause we
fun.
didn't give a shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
It wasn't a fucking social experiment. School is a social experiment. That's all it is.
Yeah, all it is just
You're
trying to-
like forced to interact with people that you maybe would want to be your friend, but
the people in school that you're friends with are just people that you hate the least. Like that you have like slight stuff in common with.
yeah.
It's like, oh, I
Well,
They
occasionally
put you
you'll
in
find a
this
few
bucket.
kind of good ones.
I disagree.
With what?
Occasionally you'll find some.
One of
good
my very best friends, I have like just almost nothing in common with Jack.
Jack.
The only thing I have in common with him is like movies, and he's like the coolest guy ever.
But if you met Jack and you didn't go to school with him, would you think you'd like him?
I didn't go to school with him.
You ever think that maybe
How'd you meet
Jack
Jack?
has a million best friends?
I know how they met.
Probably.
Swimming club, and they
Yeah, we were swimming.
and they both and Chris needed
I
their
said something
swimming
about-
shorts and
I said something about a candy bar, and he thought it was funny. Then he was
And then-
like, "I like you," and they became friends.
What if you met him today? Completely didn't know him.
No, he's still. Everyone who meets Jack
Yeah.
likes Jack.
I love
actually
Jack.
when I first met Jack, I was really tired, and Jack is so like energetic and loud
Yeah.
that I was like, oh god, come on, man. And then like literally like the day later, I was like, I fucking love Jack.
He's an energetic spastic.
yeah, he's
good
so
understand
fucking
this
energetic.
person.
He's the
Yeah.
co-creator
We can
of
cut
A
it out.
Random Day.
We could cut it out. Oh yeah, fun fact.
He also he did some puppet shit for Sleepy Cat. Remember?
Oh, did he?
Did
Was
he?
he in the Cool Show?
Yep.
Really? Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, I tried bandwagoning with that shit when I was.
I played pretty much every sport when I was a
I
young.
think I realized pretty quickly I'm not a fucking athlete. Oh, I played every sport. Name a sport, but not a fucking insanely obscure sport.
What do you think
I did
of-
boxing. I did soccer. I did Irish sport, hurling, Gaelic, rugby. I tried everything. I was like, maybe I'm a rugby player, and then it's like, no. And then it's like soccer player, no. Boxer, no. Like everything, yeah. Just
This-
not.
Do you ever
athlete.
do spring flipping?
Yeah, not for me.
Really?
What the hell is
Yeah.
spring flipping?
It's where you take a spring and throw it.
Do you guys ever see cheese rolling?
She's really.
Oh, yeah.
That's the funniest shit.
And people are like, "Whoa, come on!"
Yeah.
What is it?
All you do is you go to the top of a big slippery hill when it's raining, you throw cheese, then you fucking run down the hill after the cheese. You fucking roll all the way down. It's the
Yeah, you
funniest-
roll down the hill
It is the funniest
after
shit
the
ever.
cheese and
Look
everyone-
up the video.
That is so fucking creepy
It's
and
the-
barbaric. It's
Like,
like
who thought of that? Like,
it's like something the apes would do.
No, it is. No, like I laughed so hard when I saw it, but you gotta watch that.
Is it like roll like big barrels
You
of
roll
cheese?
a big fucking
cheese wheel.
a cheese
yeah, we
wheel,
a wheel
yeah.
of cheese. Yeah,
Yeah.
down the hill.
What happens when you grab onto it?
You know what the funniest part is? I think the video on YouTube is called "Dangerous Sport Cheese Cheese Roll."
Do people die when they do that or something?
No, if you look at the video, there's people like landing on their necks and shit.
Yeah, because
It's
you're
the
running
funniest-
down fast down a hill and you're falling.
What a
over and shit.
worthless fucking death. If you would have died, you at least would have go cool. It'd be so horrible to like break your neck cheese wheeling or
I always
something.
do wonder like why
I
I
have to
like.
explain that to people later. Like that's how my grandfather died.
Yeah. How'd your
No,
grandmother die?
like-
Oh, he died in 1945. Oh, like World War II. No, he cheese wheeled. He fucking fell down and broke his neck when he was
It must
chasing.
honestly, seriously suck to die to something like incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
Because then like your whole family will just feel like
I
so
was thinking
cheated.
about that. You know, like battles in Japan.
Yeah.
I'd say how many people died by ninja stars? Like it's just
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
so
I'm not even talking like that. That's cool compared to what I'm talking to.
not really.
Like what if
the
like
blades on
like-
a star are like this big, and you die. That
It just kills you.
Or does
brain,
it just
dude.
fuck with you.
no like
They just do
Like
that. To,
imagine if you were walking down one stair and your leg slipped and you fell off one
Yeah.
stair.
dude,
and died.
whatever. If I met a guy and he told me that his grandpa died and by ninja star, I'd be like, really? Like the weakest weapon in video games? Really? That's how your grandpa died? Somebody?
I guess it
threw
depends.
ninja
If
stars
you
at
hit
him?
somebody in the eye with it, or like the neck or something. But if it hit like his hand, and like his thumb came off.
there has to be someone out there who died from like an infected asshole, like swamp ass. There has to be like someone who got a little cut in their asshole from like shitting too hard.
You've obviously thought about this before.
No, I'm like, there had like, just imagine if you died of something like that. You like, someone would have to explain to
What
your
would
mom,
be-
like, your son died from an infected asshole. And your
I'm
mom
always
just
worried
be
that
They
if
would say
I-
that. They would just say that he had an infection that they didn't understand.
I'm always worried that I would have an
Originated in his
erection when I
anus.
died.
Yeah, no, a lot
like-
of people do have erections. When
I know, because I know people have erections when they die,
Because
and
your
I
blood
wake
doesn't
up with
know where to
erections
go.
every
Why
day.
do you worry about your state after you're
Because
dead?
people be like, oh,
You're
look
dead.
at that. I don't want 3 medics
You're
like,
dead, so they're gonna go on Twitter and be like, "Yeah, we found Zach and he had a boner."
Not me, not even because of who I am. Just,
What is
just
your
because
ghost gonna be sad? Like shit. Live
kidding.
this down,
there's no ghost. I'm just gonna be a dead guy with an erection.
dude. If I walked in on your dead body, the last thing I'd be worried about is your boner.
Your
I'd be-
eyes would be drawn. You'd go, dude. If you walked in, I'd be dead, hanging myself. You saw my erection, you'd be like, guys, Zach had a big dead boner in there.
big dead.
I'd be
body.
like, dude, Zach's dead. Plus, he had a boner.
I fucking hit it and it fell down.
Did you hear about the guy who fucked the swimming pool and his dick?
What
came out?
aspect
yeah.
of it? What part of?
He just
It
fucked,
was
he
a
just,
jet
he-
stream.
He fucked the swimming pool.
there was a hole in the pool, like the jet.
You can, what do you mean? The swimming pool is a body of water. What do you
Yeah.
mean he fucked the
Yeah,
swimming
he
pool?
fucked it. He stuck his dick in the swimming
went to
pool and he fucked
no,
it.
you're being silly. You went to the edge of the pool where there was a hole in the wall with water getting
How
sucked
can his dick
in.
fit inside of that? That's like a baby hole.
And he told
The
the
jet streams shoot out; they don't suck in.
he told the paramedics that he was like minding his own business in the pool, and the jet stream was like really strong for one moment, and it sucked him in by the dick, and it was like whoa, and his pants came down.
Is that what he told the guy?
I swear to God, that's what he told him.
You know, there is like 7 billion people in the world. Maybe that did happen to one.
Well, no.
Maybe.
Just be pushing water down your dick hole. Just be shoving water.
That was actually the first time I came. Was when I was in the swimming pool. My dad brought me to a
Oh, that
swimming
was
pool.
God,
you.
you came
Yeah.
you came in the swimming pool?
No,
a
no,
public
no.
one?
No, this is the first time I felt the sensation of like coming. Was when my dad brought me to a public swimming pool.
This
He
is why I
jerked you
hate
off?
public swimming pools, dude.
No, I didn't come in the swimming pool. Listen to me. What
Aliens
happened?
were there.
What the aliens were not there.
making door creaking
What
sound
did
effects.
happen was I got into the pool and I was swimming around and I saw a lady who was resting her arms on the edge of the pool and she was just sitting there and I was like, what the fuck? When she left, I went over to inspect the area. There was a little jet of water coming from the wall and I was like, whoa, what was she doing? And I did the same thing she was doing. Started blowing on my dick.
Oh,
right?
she doing that up her pussy?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I was like, whoa, this. Oh, and I started coming. But I was like literally probably 8. And then my dad walked over in the pool and he's like, what are you doing? And I was just like, I'm just swimming against the water. And he's like, you better not be doing what I think you're doing.
What? He said that?
Yeah, and he walked away. And then right after he walked away, I looked up and there was a fucking camera looking down at me. And I was like, ah, shit.
Did you
I
take like
swam
without
away.
your dick?
Chris,
No.
Your dad said
how
that. Why would he
awkward
even
is
assume
that?
that you were doing that?
Because it's obviously what I was doing.
How about you were fucking 8?
I know.
He was probably smiling and looking around.
I was fucking coming. I had the cum face on.
And it's the first ever cum face, which is the most
It was
intense. Everyone knows that that's the most intense cum face.
No, this is what happened, right? That happened. I thought I was.
How many 8-year-olds coming do you see, Niall?
Everyone knows. It's a common
But
knowledge.
This is what I thought I was like punched. It felt like I'd been punched in like right above my dick. That's what it initially felt like, right? So I was like, that felt interesting. Next time I went swimming, I did the same thing, and I did it like every single time, like until eventually I was like, maybe I can just do this at home. So one night I was in the bathtub and I started like flapping my dick around between my fingers instead of like grabbing on my dick and jerking off. So
Like you were twirling a pencil?
I was like pushing water towards my dick as fast as it would go, and I somehow managed to come like a million times doing that. And then eventually I was like, maybe it's better if I just jerk it off. And then I used to lie face down in the bathtub.
Wait, so you like discovered it like a fucking ape discovered fire or
I
whatever?
swear to God, right?
Serious?
And our bathroom, you know my bathroom in Ballykelly?
Yeah.
There's a fucking little window at the top of the door for some reason.
Yeah.
But I was so paranoid that if my mom and dad stuck their head over the window and looked in and saw me like playing with my dick, I would like get sent to counseling. Because when I was younger, I thought it was like
You
the
don't have
most
a shower
evil-
curtain?
No, I was in my bathtub.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, we were a Christian family. I thought that was the most evil thing I was doing. I honestly felt so guilty
I actually
every
felt
time.
guilty when I was doing
So
it
I used to
too.
like face down and hold my breath under the water and like flap my dick
So
around.
you
between my
risk
fingers.
dying every time you masturbate.
I didn't risk dying.
like a kind of
I know
form
how
of-
to breathe, but
That is a form of autoerotic asphyxiation.
well, that's not what got me off. I was just afraid my mom and dad would see me jerking off.
And that's what's got
Yeah, that's what got you up. Your dad poking his head through the window and watching you.
And then
Have you ever?
Dad, come
I
on.
actually, that's another story. I remember the day that my mom actually like said, "Chris, I think it's time we talk about sex." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "You know, it's normal to masturbate and stuff." And I was like, oh, "Thank God!"
Thank
And I
you,
was
Mom.
So relieved.
You just went off and jacked off that day. My
Did
mom.
you get the talk?
Yeah, my mom left the book. No, I didn't get the talk because my parents were too embarrassed about it.
My
but
mom, yeah, my parents gave me a book.
but yeah, they left the book, and it was just these kids, right? And they were hanging on trees.
There's
and
a
it's like
girl magazine
every-
called
It
Girl
was
Talk.
boys fucking boys, and, that's
no,
why
and
you
every
are how
okay,
you
so
are.
so just like, hey Ben, do you want to go hang out later? And it's like, okay, Paul, I'll meet you after school. And then they're hanging out at a tree, and they're hanging on a tree, and it's like, do you ever masturbate? And then like he's like, yeah. And it's like, do you like what do you do? Do you like rubbing your dick? It was
rub
really
your
fucking weird.
penis?
And it's like all boys talk like this. It's like, dude, no, I don't like fucking talk to my friends about like fondling my pee hole and stuff. But what
You
you call
fondle
it?
your pee hole when you jack off.
Dude, I saw porno
Dude,
like maybe
this
6
is
couple
a
days
new
ago.
way.
I
Wait,
saw.
this is a new way to jack off. Okay, lick your hand and rub the bell end, and that's it. Just rub it. Just like
I
it's.
figured that out when I was 12.
Everyone knows that shit.
Everyone knows it.
wine
Yeah, but
glass?
why were you
I
telling
licked my hand though. I spit in it.
Then why were you telling me that this was some sort of weird fucking phenomenon? Jesus.
My parents didn't give me a masturbation book. They gave me a book.
They masturbated me.
Yeah, they
Well,
jacked me off.
Well, the book was about all of that stuff.
No, my parents gave me a book. I forget what it was called, but it was mommies and daddies do.
Oh,
So they hug each other.
Yeah,
and-
special hug. Yeah,
and
that's.
men have penises and women have vaginas, and all the book did was make me horny and more confused. It didn't
Yeah,
help.
my
it.
book-
that's also a similar story. One time when I was very, very fucking young, a guy came to my mom and dad's door with a ton of books. He was like, "This is the whatever encyclopedia. If you buy these books, you will never need any other books in your life." My mom and dad got scammed, and they paid like £200 at the time.
Oh, they did the.
Oh,
That's a
the
common scam.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah.
I think that
That's a common
probably.
scam, like an encyclopedia
I
salesman.
was
that
very
goes
young at
around.
the time, but mom and dad were like, "Chris, these books, they will like make you the smartest kid ever." And
Did
then,
the internet exist at the time?
It did not, but I found one book that had titties in it, and I literally stole it from the collection and kept it under my mattress.
Once when I was 8, I printed off naked pictures of Buffy that were fake, that were obviously fake, and I brought them into school, and I gave one to my friend.
And you were God.
Yeah, I was the fucking king. Until I got caught, and everyone pointed their finger and they're like, it was him. But yeah, I used to be the kind of dealer, because I was the first one who kind of discovered the internet or whatever. So I was like dealing out all these like fake porn pictures.
I did the same thing, but with Mortal Kombat fatalities.
Wait, really?
Nobody understood what the internet was, and I was like, "This is a place where you can get things." And they're like what? And I was like, "How about this printout, baby?"
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my god, I didn't even know you could do that."
I remember this was like the year 2001 or something like that, and I just like literally, and then I was doing the same thing with like fucking pirated DVDs. I was a little fucking asshole back in the day. I was the first one to discover like torrenting or whatever, and I used to like sell like fucking fake torrented DVDs in school.
Yeah, I remember.
I was a god as well.
I was one of the first people that figured out how to download music illegally, burn it to a CD, And one of my first customers was my manager at Walmart, and I overcharged him because he was an asshole. I was like, but he was still kind of cool.
I used to do that too, except like my friend, they started giving me like everyone in the school started giving me lists of like 50 songs to put on one CD, and I was like, holy shit! And I still took all the money, and I was like, oh god, what do I do? And I give them like a CD
Shit,
with
you
like,
got paid?
and then I give them songs with like 5 songs on it, and I'd be like, sorry, I couldn't get the rest, and they'd be like,
But they'd still be happy.
well, then they were still like, yeah, they get to listen to fucking Gangster's Paradise or whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I don't know what the moral of that story was.
I don't know either.
Yeah, Irish story, I guess.
Irish stories. Anyways, when I was like 8, I didn't understand sex. I'm glad you did. I used to walk around, and I remember when I was 8 years old, I had a bathrobe, and I used to get boners all the time, and I used to just walk around with my bathrobe and my little boner under the bathrobe, and I'd open the bathrobe up and just point my boner at things and hope that things happened. I would surprise the world
Like
with my
catch on
boner.
fire or something. Like you pointed at a candle, and just blow up.
It was like testing the waters. Like maybe if I pointed it at that, and then I'd
That
open
don't
my
work. That was a
bathrobe.
key. I thought you were trying to figure it out what it did.
Yeah, and I was so frustrated. I used to just rub my boner on things, and that's
I
when
did
my
that too.
mom
I used
gave
to,
me
like-
that fucking book. And
I was a little pervert
figured it
before I
out.
knew what sex was.
I was a pervert, but I still didn't know what.
Just about a little fucking.
And then when I found out what sex was, oh my
I never
god,
became even more of a pervert.
things got really, really bad, really quick.
Really quick. Yeah, I used to fantasize, like, I had really weird ones. Like, I'd fantasize about, like, having x-ray glasses that I could see through only girls' clothes. And going to school and be like, hey, no one knows.
Did I
You
tell
had a
you?
little boner in school.
Yeah.
I used to get boners all the time in school, dude.
Yeah,
and
I do.
Boners all the
before I figured out about the waistband trick, I used to fucking pull my pockets up really high, but it just looked like I had a boner. I was holding my pockets weird. It looked horrible. Or I used to put books in front of my dick, and that worked all right.
Some
The
Hoffners.
waistband trick only works when you're wearing sweatpants, and then kids make fun of you because you're poor and can't afford jeans.
You could do this one. You could do the waistband when if you have jeans.
Yeah, but you have to tuck it up under your jeans and your
Yeah, it is
belt,
kind of
and
painful. When it starts to
sucks.
descend.
Not if you have foreskin, baby.
When it
High
starts to
five.
descend.
That's bullshit. It still hurts when you.
No, it does
mash your-
not. No, it
your
does
wiener
not.
doesn't hurt when you mash it under a belt buckle, and the belt
Foreskin-
metal is.
Foreskin dampens.
You
the
guys
blow.
are actually talking bullshit out of the waistline.
Was like-
How
It's not.
short is
It's
your
not.
dick
It's
then?
extra skin, dude.
It's extra skin.
It's not a layer of
protection.
it.
It's a padding of
It is a
protection.
layer of extra
It's
skin.
armor for the dick, dude.
Dude, my belt buckle's not rubbing up against my dickhead. It's rubbing up against
The middle of the
shaft of my dick.
Yeah, that wouldn't really help.
It helps me.
You don't have an extra little layer over the
'cause
actual
your
skin.
wiener
You have
is-
extra skin at the top where the helmet is.
Yeah.
Not where the balls
That means you've got a
touch.
small dick because
But the helmet's
when
small.
your dick points up, it means it only goes as far as the belt, which means your dick is
Did
small.
you scientifically discover I have a small dick?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't.
We
It's
just
a normal-
cracked the puzzle.
When I get a
Good job,
boner-
team.
The
Good job,
mystery of
Scooby
the
Doo
small
crew.
dick Mary.
I tuck my
It's a normal
boner
dick.
behind my belt buckle. The head of my dick stops at my titties.
When I used to go,
Sometimes it comes through my shirt and I have to like push it down.
Can you titty wank yourself, Stamper?
Huh?
Can you titty wank yourself?
Yeah, I could blow myself.
Whoa, without bending over.
Was sitting upright in a computer chair, I could blow myself.
Standing up. It's like playing the trombone when you're standing up.
when I used to go to St. Peter's College at Wexford, our school uniforms pants was like literally paper thin. It's like it's gray, itchy fuck.
For some reason.
You see
Yeah.
dudes running around with pea spots in their pants because they didn't shake their dicks off hard enough?
Yeah, you do. Once I got,
I like how quick you answered
That was bull.
once I was at a urinal and a guy like, did I tell this before?
No.
I was at a urinal in school and a guy pushed me while I was taking a piss. I got piss all over my pants, and then he goes, ha ha, and then he goes, oh wait, and then he didn't tell anyone. I was like, oh god, I'm done.
Wait, what?
And he didn't tell anyone. He was like nice. He was like, oh shit, sorry, you got. He goes, ha, you peed your pants, and just didn't like. I thought he was going to tell everyone I peed my
Kids
pants.
in my school used to do this thing where they used to kick people while they were taking a piss.
Yeah, you.
At the
And so,
urinal?
yeah, one of my friends did it to me, so I got really mad and I took a bunch of paper towels and covered it in soap and he was taking a shit. Like, he walked in, kicked my ass.
Oh, we'd always do that.
No,
And
he
your dick
walked-
touches the urinal, right?
No, I'm paying. When he walks in, kicks you in the ass, you slam against the wall, the stall. I'm sorry, like the urinal. And then he walked in, took a shit. He sat in the stall and started taking a shit. I got furious, so I took a bunch of paper towels, covered it in soap, and started fucking
Yeah, we'd
pelting
always do
over the top of the stall.
Do you ever get like a wet like bit
Yes.
of tissue or toilet paper, and just throw it on the ceiling, and it just goes. We used to do that in school all the time.
That's what babies do. But fuck, I was gonna say, you know the paper thin pants?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are
You know,
really
janitors
bad.
have to clean that off. You're making
Yeah,
their
you're
life-
dead.
Oh yeah, but this is when I was a kid. I didn't even think
Those
about
paper
that.
thin pants are the worst at hiding boners. Like really bad. Like
Chris, what's the worst
Because it shows the
boner,
complete outline of your bone.
They
Yeah.
are bad. They are bad. You can see your
But
big balls. And like,
Also, do you guys like hate I really hate urinals.
I
Like,
love urinals. I wish there was one in the fucking.
I'm not afraid of showing my dick to people at urinals, but like I just don't like. I think they're grosser than toilets.
nah, urinals are convenient for me.
I think
just
they're
like
way
them.
more convenient. It's more often than not, I piss in the sink.
I never get stage
They look
fright.
disgusting though.
I'm actually not joking. More often than not, I piss in the sink.
That's
I
gross.
wish I had a urinal.
In the house we live in.
What? Yeah. Do you wash your face in that sink?
Yes.
Welcome to P-Town, Niall.
Oh man.
I'm gonna literally
Splash, splash.
That's why your
Piss
face
on
smells
your
like
face.
piss.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna
Don't do
dab
that.
my pee.
Urinals are completely convenient.
I don't
Why
like
is it-
I don't like the
it's
ones that
like
drop
pissing
to
at
the floor
wall.
though.
You're pissing on the wall.
Guy who goes around spitting chewing gum in every single urinal in the country.
Huh?
That one fucking dude.
Oh yeah, Chewy McGum.
Yeah, he goes around spitting chewing gum in the urinals. It's a fucking.
Is there really a guy that's doing
It's a
that?
Yeah.
catastrophe. Do you not see it?
No.
You go into urinals.
It's
There's always
epidemic, dude.
there's always a bit of gun.
He's,
gun.
al-
it's
he's,
always
he's
the same
always
guy.
Yeah,
he's always on
always-
CNN like with their Sasquatch photos when he's leaving the stall.
It's that
You
one-
know, they conducted tests saying that if a guy has something to aim at, he'll always shoot his pee at that thing. Cigarette butts, chewing gum.
Stamper, what's the least amount you would want to chew some gum that's been in a urinal for a day?
Huh?
What's the least amount of money you would want to chew some gum that's been in a
Oh,
urinal?
dude, I do that for free.
Really?
Yeah.
And Stamper, I was next to Stamper one time. He said, "Free gum," and he picked it up and started chewing it. And I
I
gagged.
said pee gum.
Chris,
Chewy
you know how
McGill.
you were talking
Why
about
would
your
more than one
dad
person do that?
walking up to you earlier in the pool and saying, "Hey, stop that."
That was my dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like have you ever? How often does that happen to you? Where you're as you're coming, somebody like is like, "Hey," they talk to you.
Have you ever been
It's
caught
it's such a
jerking off?
fucking. Like,
I've been very, very lucky to. That's never happened.
Oh,
to me,
God, I got
except for
so
that.
lucky
My
once.
very first lovely time.
one time when I was about 14, I was masturbating, and the second I was coming, my dad was like, "Zach," and I was like, "Oh no!" It was so uncomfortable.
Oh God.
Because I was in that state of like.
Yeah, but he just called your name. He didn't walk in.
Yeah, but I don't want his fucking name. I don't want his voice in my ear while I'm coming and like.
I don't even need somebody to do that. Every now and again, I'm in the wrong mindset and I'm jerking off, and right as I'm
Stamper.
coming, something comes into my head that I don't
Yeah.
want to see.
Oh yeah.
Stamper, you know,
There's been a few times where I've been jerking off, and my mom will like open the door to be like, "Dinner's ready," and she'll be looking at me, and I'll have my big hard dick in my hand. I'll be like, "Okay."
Yeah,
And she'll like
that's
close the
happened.
door.
Just close the door.
Yeah.
oh man, if
If
the
your dad would walk in with his big hard dick in his head, he'd be like, "Chris, Mom said it's time for dinner."
My mom walks in with her big hard dick in her
Dick
hand.
in- yeah.
Oh, she comes in and she says, "Dinner's ready," and then she comes.
Stop
up and
fucking
follows
around.
you,
She's a
and
huge
talking
cock
about her
around.
dinner.
My cat walks by with his huge dick in his hand.
like once my parents left the house, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have a big fucking butt naked wank today. When
Butt
you get, you know when you just
Oh,
It's an event.
get, then so I turned on the porno. I fucking lay down in bed like this. I lay down on my bed.
Who says porno?
It's not 1980 Niall. I rented a porno today, honey.
No, there's porn. Like
What's
okay,
the alternative?
Porn is
Porn.
Pornography.
Why drop the O? Why even add the O? Like a fucking-
I'll tell you why. Okay, Zach, you add. Okay.
You know who says the O?
porn is-
Guys with mustaches.
Porn
and
is the genre.
comb-overs.
Porn is the collection. Porno is a porno.
I'm fine.
One porno. Porn.
It's like cactus and cacti. I'm sorry.
Niall said porno as in he's got a very specific porno in mind. And who the fuck are you, Zach?
Oh fuck
I
you.
bet you called pizza za and
Yeah.
with pepperoni and
You
and
say, hey
mozzarella."
guys, we'll go up some girls. I said, what's a girl? You say
Yes, there.
hamburger.
You call strawberries straws and blueberries bloobs.
Yeah.
You
oh.
told me that.
Oh, are you
Exactly.
Stamper, are you a
And I
bloob
thought it
guy?
was hilarious that you called blueberries blue.
Are you a bloob guy?
What?
Are you a bloob guy?
I
I'm a
love bloobs.
blood guy.
What?
But anyway, butt
like-
naked wank.
Oh yeah.
So like I laid down and got ready for a big
A
perv.
butt naked wank, for those of you who don't know, first to get your energy up,
Yep.
and then all the grease that's on your fingers, you don't even give a shit. You just
Yep.
rub it on your body because you're going to go into your room.
You're just a mess at this stage. You don't care how
You're
you're like I'm the
filthy
biggest
anyways.
perv in the world right now.
Yeah.
You're like I love being a fucking dirty perv.
and every porno you look up,
yeah, they're just more
It's
perverted
not
than
good
the rest.
enough.
Yeah,
You find another one.
Yeah, like it has to be something. Actually, that's something that happened to me. Every porno I watch now has to be, or porn has to be slightly weird in a way. Like it has to be something weird going on in it. Like I don't know.
we're so spoiled nowadays.
I know.
I remember when porno first, I was like, wow, there's porno on the internet. I used to jerk off to ads. Because it took so long
Yeah.
to download stuff, there would just be a
And that
girl
was-
in an
that was
ad
fine.
with
You
her
just get
titties
frustrated,
out.
you're
That
like,
was
whatever,
fine.
yeah,
I
that'll
would
do.
jerk off to the advertisement, the
Dude,
banner, literally the banner ad. I would jerk off
I
to.
saw one porn video a couple days ago, that I actually was just disgusted by. At first, I was like interested by it. It was this girl sucking a dick, and I was like, yeah, I could dig this. But then she took her nipple and put it in his dick hole, and I got so repulsed. Like, that is completely true. I'll show you the
Is
fucking
that even
video.
possible?
Yes. No, they figured it out. She started bringing her titty up to the dick, and I was like, yeah. And then she went,
You know
I
what?
clicked it
You
in.
brought that
And
up.
I recoiled back and closed out of it.
Zach, that's not something you randomly stumble on. You're the
It was
only
called
person to
blowjob
play
video. I said, wow.
Yeah, bullshit. You
Zach,
were looking for
you're-
all
I'll
kinds.
show you
Wait,
the
Zach,
video.
Zach, you're well-
Whatever, Mr. Goldfish pitcher. Oh, I hit it. What?
You're into the blobes, right?
I
The
never
blobes.
stumble on shit like that when I'm looking for porno. You were looking for something really
I've
sadistic.
been watching porn for like the last 10 years completely innocently.
What'd you search for, baby boy?
Blowjob.
To find
Dick gets some.
And you got
That's a
nipples
dick,
going
though. That's
inside
just a
dick holes.
dick.
That's bullshit. Bullshit. I call
No.
bullshit.
However, my story
Then she stuck
anyway.
the whole titty in the dick on.
Go now.
Lying in bed, butt naked wank. Okay.
Okay.
Right. I go like I just go on for fucking an hour. I'm like yeah, and then I just come everywhere. And then what you call it? Literally just as I turned it off. Like I keep in mind I was lying in my bed facing the door. Then I just got dressed really fast, and the second I had my pants like zipped up, I was like holy.
What did he
fuck.
say to you?
No,
I smell cum.
yeah. Oh god, that was.
Oh my god, I just remembered. I thought I never got caught jerking off before. I got caught in the aftermath of jerking off once. I was watching scrambled porno on TV. You know how you have scrambled porno
Yeah.
channels and you get that gross like green thing? I don't even know if that's a thing anymore.
Green thing?
What?
Like where you have like because you didn't pay for the channel, it's like scrambled porno on TV. So if you pay, you could hear sound kind of.
Oh shit.
But I was jerking off to scrambled porno. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about.
No,
do you?
but I'm intrigued.
Damn it. But I fell asleep on the lazy boy in my living room and my dick was hanging out of my zipper and my dad came home while I was sleeping and he came up and he put his hand on my shoulder and he was like, son, you fell asleep on the couch. And I was like, what are you doing here, Dad? And I took my dick back into my pants. There's no hiding that. He just wanted me to get up and go to sleep. That was embarrassing.
Have you ever had one of those wanks that like literally lasts like 3 hours? You're like so horny and your like dick is
Frustrated?
like literally like just pissing lube and you're just like, oh, this is the best. And then the second you come, you're like, that was the biggest waste of my life.
Yeah,
that
and
was
I feel like such a
stupid.
perv.
You know,
you just feel like an idiot.
I'm not a
Every
Christian
time I
fella.
finish coming, I feel like an idiot.
yeah.
'Cause I'm always watching the most depraved shit, and then when I'm done doing it, I'm looking at what the girl's actually doing.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and her intestines are hanging out, and I'm like, and as I'm coming, I'm like blocking the vision of the screen with my hand.
Yes, no,
Finish.
sometimes, like, I've been a little bit more into the facials. Here's an update for you, folks who've been listening. I'm a little bit more into the facials
I
now.
fucking told you. You fucking gave me shit for that.
I did. I'm 2% more into it. But
You
every
like
time...
facials?
Yeah, he loves that. Yeah.
No, I said I hated it before. I'm 2% more into it. I won't turn it off. I won't turn
you
it
can't
off.
be just 2%.
No, he's bullshitting.
You're 25
He actually is
at least.
bullshitting. He told me
No.
like a year ago that he loves blowjobs. Like
I do love blowjobs.
Pornos. Like
I don't like facials, though.
I love
Oh, that's
facials.
just
But my
they
point is,
comment- Oh, okay, sorry,
before I would close the video out, anyway,
I
but I
don't
still...
understand how people jerk off the blowjob videos. I'll
Yeah.
never understand that.
Yeah,
you
that's-
fucking
too.
you lick on asshole stamper.
It needs
Yeah.
that.
You look like big brown puppet
You don't get to
assholes.
ask that question.
It needs to
That's
have.
where your wiener goes.
It needs to have an asshole before I come. I think. Like I can't really come.
Now,
to
whenever I
just,
see a girl's asshole, I go, put some pants
You guys are
on.
literally like, it has to be the dirtiest
Yeah,
dirtiest
it does-
hole.
it does.
Shit must come from it for me to come.
yeah.
What? Nobody said that.
That's what an asshole is.
Yeah, but
No,
you can
it's
put
the
your-
most forbidden part of a girl's
know.
Because
body.
shit comes there.
And when she grants you access to that,
Yeah,
I
that's-
derive a lot of pleasure.
Yeah, but that's
Stamper's doing the
that's
fucking
how I
evil
feel.
hands.
That's how I feel with facials because it's like if a girl lets you facial on her, she'll pretty much do anything.
Every
Yeah,
girl
but-
will let you facial.
No,
on
they
her.
will not.
My
Yes, they
problem,
will.
My
Oh.
problem is the facials
It'll be a
still look
surprise.
unpleasant. I'm still cringy, like wincing, like oh yeah, you know.
Well, that's not the same thing as permission.
Stay tuned, feminists. There'll be more talk.
I know.
This is borderline misogyny.
This is the patriarchy at work.
Is it misogynistic, Earl?
Yeah, it's
no.
misogynistic
Zach
to
had-
wear men's clothes.
No,
if you're
listen.
a man.
Zach had the most like point that blew my mind the other day. He's like, feminists are so far left that they're gone right again. Like feminists, like they would.
I don't even
somebody-
know what left and right means. man.
Somebody posted. I got this a couple of times. Somebody posted something called the horseshoe theory, which is the far left and the far right are actually closer than the moderate left.
It's so
moderate
true
right.
because like some feminists will be like, don't degrade girls by letting us bend over and do it as doggy style because doggy style's for animals.
And
But then like,
masturbate.
What I don't get is
But it's up to the
like,
girl. Then
the
you're
whole
then
the
you're-
whole like I thought the whole 70s like feminist thing was like, fuck you, don't tell us what to wear.
Yeah.
They're naked with their titties out.
Yeah.
But now it's the exact opposite. Now it's like you can't show a fictional character with boobs. They have to have small breasts and a chubby body. It's like
And that's like what the 50s patriarchy were saying. Like,
yeah, it's like that's what like 50s actual misogynist assholes were saying.
It's so
Don't show your
weird.
ankles, slut, you dumb whore. Don't show your ankles, bitch.
I'll tell you one thing. Every weird, depraved thing I've ever done to another female was done because she asked me to do it.
Or you
I'm always
asked- you
really
asked them-
bashful. I don't want to do things.
You are bashful.
Oh, I'm afraid to
Very
ask for like really, really like. Well, it's not really. I never really do really bad shit, but I'm afraid to kind of ask for like.
I don't even want to ask about things.
Yeah, I don't ask. I don't really ask.
Women pulled me into the void of despair a long time ago.
I just do. I don't ask.
Here's what I do.
Don't fire at me
Here
again.
it comes.
Can I come on you? Thanks.
Oh man, you bent over right on Chris's face and thought you were gonna fire on him.
Squirt, squirt. Ah, thank you.
Sweet.
Here, let me pull up this porno I saw the other day. Wait 1 second.
My pussy is so wet.
I'm here to fix your sink.
Oh, fix my pussy with your dick.
Okay.
Oh,
Here goes.
let me spread my legs for you.
What appears to be the problem, ma'am?
My pussy it has a severe lack of dick. Can you fix that, sir?
Yeah. Okay, I'm fucking you now.
I don't want to help, rape! Rape!
Ow. No, that was stupid.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't,
that
I
was
don't know
the
why
point
you're
of me pulling it up.
disrespectful to the audience, though. You know something?
Oh, says the guy who says he wants to shower a girl's face with his semen. Okay.
And
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that not disrespectful? You said you want to make a Gandalf beard with your semen on a girl, and that's your.
I didn't say I wanted to. I said I did.
Oh, well then your dream's accomplished.
That's why I call my balls Bilbo Baggins. that was
Why? Because it's a hobbit size. You son of a bitch.
It's like a little bag. Two little Bilbos.
Bilbo
inside.
Baggins.
Baggins.
They live in Bag End.
Gulps my dick. It's a joke. It's nothing.
Bill Ball Baggins.
Have you ever fucked Stamper? True question. Have you ever fucked a swamp ass?
No.
What do you think it would be like? Do you think it would hurt, or do you think it would be warmer?
There'd be a
or-
guy playing a banjo on a little boat inside.
Ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding.
You don't come around here often. Never should pull out real way.
You come over to my house with some gumbo.
Ah!
I didn't even get the swamp joke until just now. It was just funny just thinking of a little guy swimming around in the swamp.
He's playing the fucking banjo.
Watch out for gators.
It was way funnier when the actual swamp.
There's a sinkhole here. Watch out.
Watch out for gators.
Stamper, I bet you could fuck your own ass.
Oh.
I bet you've got one of those gross fucking bendy dicks.
I do have a bendy dick.
Well, did you fuck your ass?
Boomerang dick?
No.
Well, you have a boomerang or a coat hanger rack? Where it's like, is it a slight, like a banana curve, or is it like a fucking 90-degree angle?
Mine slightly curves upwards.
Okay, but I mean, is it
I
like
have a banana wiener.
Okay.
Mine kind of swings the left a little bit.
Mine swings left too.
Yeah.
But not that much. Like,
Yeah, like mine is resting like right here.
10%.
Mine points where the pussy's at, baby.
Like fucking Mecca.
Beep.
Points-
What if there's a
beep.
pussy right behind you though?
This is the closest, then it goes up
It would
my
like
ass.
it roll into itself. Yeah.
It like bends back behind your legs and pokes out underneath your asshole.
And you're like, oh!
Get out of here!
It points to the closest girl.
Why is it pointing at me?
It points to the closest butt, sorry. You ever seen those pornos where there's a girl standing on a landmine and she can't move? Because
The guy just walks over and comes on her and walks away.
the landmine, the trigger clicked, but she can't lift her leg up or she'll explode. So the guy comes up and just comes on
Is
her.
that a real
And he
porno?
walks with like comes on her leg and just leaves.
And she can't move, so she just stands there and she's mad. Like,
That
don't
guy-
come on me!
That guy
Don't
likes
come
the
on."
fucking danger because
Never mind, her life is in danger, but she's just mad that.
yeah, but that guy's life is also in danger.
Dude, it's so awesome.
She could kill both of them.
Dude, it is so,
It's so hot,
it
dude.
is so fucking
What?
hot.
And
I've never
sometimes, and the
come harder
bonus
in my life.
is,
That is a form of rape.
if they do blow their legs off, you get amputee porn. It's a win-win.
I know.
shit.
And once they
She
get-
blows her legs off, he blows his lower.
Dick, he
and
blows his dick off.
I once
all
saw
over
this.
her leg.
I once saw this midget porn where they were all bouncing on the bed having a pillow fight, and it was so fucking funny. And then they all started like Yeah, I don't know why it was so funny, but like they were having such a great time. It was just a bunch of midgets,
Isn't
and they were
midget a
like,
slur?
or sorry, little people, and they're all just jumping on the bed, like laughing and having the most like best time ever. And then they all just started fucking. I was like, I wonder what I was doing at that exact moment when this was happening. Like, was I don't know, at work or at
Just
school?
walking around while he's.
Oh, walking around, and like, could that be going on right now?
Of
Oh, it's-
course.
There's horrible things going on right this second.
Somebody's getting their head sawed off
Yeah,
in a
in
basement.
Brazil,
Right now.
right now.
Snapper, have you ever heard of the site Chatterbait?
Yeah,
I love Chatterbait.
I know. You told me about it.
Yeah.
You look at that cosplay Carrie on that.
Yeah, but that's only because it's funny.
There's a girl on Chatterbait called Cosplay Carrie where she dresses up as Harley Quinn and fucks her boyfriend just as the Joker, and she gets so into character. She's like, "Oh,
She's
Mr.
so
J, put your
She's
dick
so
in my
funny.
pussy."
She's actually hilarious.
she's,
and then
she's like the funniest woman in the world.
and the guy dresses up as like Ronald McDonald sometimes and fucks her while she's dressed as someone from Resident Evil, and they're just having such a good time.
Yeah, they seriously just they're just having a funny time. They're not taking it or.
Dude, she's gonna be in Disney World when I'm in Disney. But
No,
I'll definitely
meet her, though.
I'll definitely get like her autograph or a picture with her or something.
Oh, Mr. J, spit in my cunt. He's like, okay. And he's like dresses like Ronald McDonald.
Sweet.
One
dude.
time Niall sent me that and we were both watching it. We were like,
Oh, so fucking funny.
I
Then we got our
saw
dicks
saw
up.
like Mario fucking Yoshi or something. It really bothered me. Only because it was incorrect. I was like, that would
you guys ever seen that ET porn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Creepy.
with his fucking finger.
So funny.
If someone dressed up a girl as ET, like a big, she has the texture of like feces. She looks like big shit. And
Yeah, big-
ET's
big,
on
huge-
top. The
big
guy's
fat
just like
turd.
fucking her. It's like the grossest
Do you
thing.
ever
Oh, I saw another one where a girl was blowing ET, and it was the funniest thing.
You ever see the American Dad one where Roger looks so creepy? He's like those disgusting like those ping pong ball eyes. He's horrible looking.
You ever see the fucking Simpsons porn where Homer's impression is pretty spot on?
Pretty good.
It's the same cast in all of those porn parodies.
Really?
Yeah, James Dean, that fucking chick, or all those chicks. They're all the same. The Scrubs porno is actually funnier than the fucking thing. I tweeted that like a couple weeks ago, but I was watching it and it's actually funny.
They're really badly written for the most part, which is surprising. You'd expect them to be horrible, but you kind of like get a chuckle out of them.
It's one of the only ways porn industry can make money these days now.
Is porn parodies?
Yeah, selling parodies because it's so easily accessible.
I saw a Back to the Future porno once, and Marty was like an Indian dude.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
You remember that? He's like, Marty, you gotta come back to me. You gotta fuck your mother. He's like,
He's like, I
weird.
don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I'd rather send it pass.
I want to just stay in my.
not want to have to work at 7-Eleven.
I will save this pack of gum.
This ain't racist at all, right? But it is.
That one.
No, it's extremely true that every single time I go to a 7-Eleven, it's an Indian guy. What's with that?
And Dunkin' Donuts as well. I
What's
don't
with that?
understand it either, yeah.
That's not racist. It's true. You
I think-
literally you there walk into a 7-Eleven
any
right now. It's
convenience
like an
store.
Indian guy.
Any convenience store that isn't a chain, really,
Yeah.
except for 7-Eleven.
I just figured like one dude came over from India and he hooked up a 7-Eleven and then he started getting all his friends over and they never broke the chain.
Yeah, let's
I have a story. Well, it's not a great one, but there's you know the gas station beside our house, the one that's kind of convenient to go get like a drink or cigarette or something. Like you can just go in and get stuff.
Yeah.
The one that's near our house. You know the guy who works there.
Yeah.
He's a cranky cunt.
He's a
right?
dickhead.
He's such a dickhead. He always has this face on, and I was like,
There's two guys that work there. There's a chubby Indian guy and
No, no,
a
he's
tall-
just-
the dude who
tall
always
skin-
looks like his son died that
He
day.
looks
Oh, he looks like an Easter.
Yeah, he's
an
a
Easter
fucking
Island statue.
dick. Once he was like to me, he was like, he was just standing cleaning the floors, and there was no other cashier, and I was standing at the thing, and he was just looking at me. But anyway, I was like, it's my goal to make this guy laugh, like before.
With your wiener or fingers. I shouldn't have said that.
Get off. Get off.
Billy Jean, the
Why do you guys do that?
The Billy Jean,
This is fun.
the Billy Jean, Billy Jean,
You guys are honestly.
Billy Jean. You're my lover.
Me and Chris had a real gay moment the other night.
Girl, I am the one. Billy Jean. Billy
I
Jean.
can hit that note.
Billy Jean is my lover. She's just a girl who claims I am the one. And the day not my son.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Billy.
You're faggot, Chris. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
The Billy Jean is my lover. Claims that I am the one.
Your leg out there. What does he even say in that part?
Is it says that or claims that?
Claims that.
Claims that I
How can you go?
Except he doesn't do falsetto, right?
I can do vibrato with molest kids. Oh,
Never heard that one before.
I'm sorry, Mr. Christopher. I played Dark Souls.
No,
with
he
you.
got you there, man.
Fuck you, Sandra.
Really?
Fuck
With
you.
the Michael Jackson molester
Look,
joke?
he died 5 years ago. I'm fresh to the game, my friend. It's untrampled snow here.
Well, it's recording. Anyway.
Oh shit.
There is a world as tangible as our own, impossible to see yet unavoidable to sense. A world enveloped by a seemingly unending ocean of forests. Buried deep in that forest, tucked away neatly within a blanket of twilight, lies a quaint little cabin. And in that cabin
Is a bunch of guys who's a bunch of bullshitter.
Welcome to Slate Nile, and I'm here with Stamper TV,
Hi.
Zach Hadel, also known as Psychic Pebbles,
Well, hello there. Haha, hey. Huh. I didn't see you there.
and Chris
That's a
O'Neill.
good one.
Hi!
That's a little joke for you video gamers. It's a little thing called Mario Brothers.
Wait, what?
You were doing the Mario Brothers thing.
No, I was doing the Navi.
I don't think so.
Off to a
Anyways,
great start to a horrible podcast.
let's delete
Well-
all that.
Yeah, I don't like being the introductee.
Let's delete everything with Nile. Keep the rest.
Now, did you make coffee?
I sure
How
did,
many,
my
how many- how
friend.
many scoops did you use in the coffee?
A good amount.
How many?
No, I use about the. Stamper uses way too much. You
How
use,
much- how
You
much-
use a bit more than I usually use, but you don't use near as much as Stamper uses. But Stamper likes strong coffee.
You know, I just took a
I
sip
also
of this
like-
coffee. You know, is this hot water now?
Have you guys talked about
I
coffee on the
don't,
podcast?
I don't think hot water
This,
is
I
that-
took the pre-existing coffee and poured new coffee into it. Now,
Have you?
I don't use too much coffee.
he
when I
uses
make coffee.
enough.
Stamper.
Your coffee is strong
I don't know if it was.
delicious.
I don't know if it was just the one time.
My
I tried-
God, I follow the
Stamper.
directions.
Stamper.
When it's 10 cups of coffee, I use 10 tablespoons. Yeah, there might be heaping tablespoons, but I still
Stamper-
follow the rules.
No, Stamper, you don't
Nile.
understand. You know, it's not the amount of spoons of coffee you put in that makes the more coffee. It's the amount of water that's put in that dictates the amount of coffee being
Let me tell
made.
you how you showed me how you make coffee. You said, yeah, you see what I do? I just put a grounds in the filter and I make it a little mountain. And that has nothing to do with the amount of water you put in there.
No, the amount of
does.
coffee ground you put in is how strong it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You
what I'm saying.
put little baby sprinkles in.
No, I do not.
Stamper takes a big mighty fist and grabs
No,
the
no,
coffee
no,
and puts
no,
it in
no.
and cooks it, and I take a sip
Your
and I
coffee,
go, God
when I pour it
damn.
into my cup, looks like my pee in the morning.
Yeah, it's like-
that
it's
weak
Well, look.
and clear.
Stamper.
transparent.
Okay,
I can see the bottom of the cup. That is not
Zach,
good coffee. But I
Zach,
can see the
I've,
bottom of the
I've
cup.
seen the remainings of the filters of your coffee and Stamper's coffee. Yours
That's-
is much, 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 much less than Stamper's. I'm not. Stamper's tastes really good. I like Stamper's, but I'm just thinking it's a little bit on.
I would rather drink really good coffee for a month than average coffee for 2 months.
I know, but then you'll yeah, but it'll last
I'd
you a
rather
week.
wake up in the morning. I don't want to drink hot water.
I took a sip and I said, wow, I like to look in. I said, did I pour hot water in here? No. It's just Niles Coffee.
No, look.
Copyright 2014.
Coffee, right?
I'm leaving. No, but okay. Once I was emptying the filter of the coffee, right?
Yes.
I saw the like wet filter, and there was like, imagine this.
Was it heavy?
Yeah, it was actually heavy. It
That's
was-
good coffee.
No.
You ever see those commercials
It
say,
was over-
if it's heavy,
Okay, you know,
it's
okay,
good. Did you ever
Jesus,
see those?
You know, fucking standard. You know, standard coffee filters, right?
Yes.
Stamper's coffee was like higher than the top of the coffee filter.
Bullshit.
You're
That was such
exaggerating.
I
bullshit.
swear to God, one time it was. The one time I saw it, it was.
All right, first of all, coffee filters are fairly big. Why would they make them that big if you can't put that much coffee grounds inside
If
of
they
it?
wanted to
So
put
it
a
also,
little-
I make
It's like a reservoir for the water.
I make pots of coffee for 10 cups, man.
Yeah, and you know what he
The amount
does
of
with
coffee-
the 10 cups?
the
He
amount of
drinks
coffee-
them.
Dictate the amount of cups made. It's the amount of water. It's a standard amount. It's a set amount of water you put in.
How many people think that me and Zach's coffee is good? Raise your hand.
Do you think they ever
Okay,
tasted
that's-
any of
how
it?
many people think Niles' coffee is shitty? Raise your
They
hand.
never tasted
All right,
it.
let's
Oh,
check.
yeah.
Cricket
All right,
sound
this
right
is just
there.
ganging up.
That's right.
This
Wait.
is just ganging up.
But
Oh, fuck you, Chris.
when you guys drink coffee, do you actually feel the difference?
Yes, I wake up, I say, I want coffee, and I go drink my coffee, and I
It's
feel
more like
desensitized to coffee. It doesn't even really work working.
No, Stamper, listen to this. It's more
have
like
you ever not had coffee?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's
It brings
the
you.
other
It,
side.
it makes you normal now. It makes you normal now. Like heroin, you know. At first you're like, whoa, it's great, and then you need it to stay normal. It's kind of
Yeah.
like that.
How often do you shoot up heroin?
It's not just because that on this
No, but
book.
I don't drink coffee often. But it doesn't. I never feel any different when I drink it.
That's the thing. See, like it's like I need it. I don't need it, but I like it in the morning,
Yeah.
and then when I get it, I'm good to go. But then at the same time, I could drink like 15 cups and not have a problem.
I don't mean to sound like.
I think it's kind of a placebo in the sense where it's like it's hot. It's like I'll wake up. It's kind of like a thing. It's
Yeah,
like okay,
ritual, like-
yeah, exactly. Yeah, ritual, exactly. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna
So it's like a little shower.
exactly. I was gonna say it's like a hot shower for your mouth.
I don't mean to
Yeah.
sound like one of those like coffee twats.
Yeah.
But like
You
Coffee twat.
I don't want to sound like a coffee twat, but I kind of need it to like function normally instead of like being a zombie for the rest of the day.
That's fine.
I feel like a zombie all day, every day.
Drink coffee.
Drink coffee, my friend.
I do, but it doesn't do anything. That's what I'm saying.
That's because you don't have it that often. Plus, you drink that pussy shit with iced coffee.
What's the difference?
That's just sugar. Then you break down.
It's
in the
nothing,
middle of
That's
the
just
day.
sugar.
Yeah.
Why is it called
drink a
iced
hot
coffee?
drink a hot coffee with
Why is
cream.
it called ice
there
sugar?
is coffee. It's coffee with ice and
It's
sugar.
so little coffee though. It's something girls drink to think they're actually drinking coffee.
I love iced
It's
coffee,
something
dude.
girls drink.
It is.
My
Iced
drink
coffee's not
is
a
for
girl
men.
Iced coffee is.
Well, yeah, well, like I do
Little
feel gay
babies.
going into Starbucks and asking for an iced
I
caramel
take
macchiato.
iced coffee.
Did you ever go?
Iced coffee's
coffee-
fine, but it's not good enough to wake you up. It's not coffee. There's more cream and like fucking ice and water there than there's coffee.
Okay, that's
Would you want
tastes
some coffee with your iced coffee? You know what I mean? Come on.
turbo.
Turbo and
Enough
Dunkin'
said.
Donuts.
Corey gets the turbo all the time. Do you ever kind of feel a little bit gay going into Starbucks and asking for a turbo, or no, not turbo, sorry, iced caramel macchiato or something like that? Does that kind of make it a little bit like?
Me? No, I used to get that every day.
Yeah, we used to get.
You ever feel gay when
No, because it's delicious.
you ever
It's
feel,
so
You
delicious.
know what Starbucks has is they got that vanilla latte, and the vanilla latte is very delicious.
Yeah,
I have
Their
one
normal
more.
coffee is garbage.
I have
though.
one more thing to write up now. Have you ever feel gay when you deep throat a dick and look some guy in the eyes when it comes out your throat? You know what I mean? This ended fast.
You killed me.
Damn.
That's it from Sleepy
I
Cat.
did not think that would end that fast. Damn. It's relatable though. Everyone deep throats cocks.
Did we talk about Chris doing his fake blowjob in the air?
Chris does this thing to piss us off where he looks you right in the eyes and does a fake,
Like
violent deep throat gagging. Chris, do it to Stamper. Stamper's
Oh,
understands.
I
No, I don't want
I-
to do it. My hair is really long and it'll actually look like a girl.
Chris,
No,
do
I
it.
know. It,
No.
like his hair like flows back and forth when he does it.
I don't
It's
wanna
I
like-
want to
do
see Chris blow it and
He does it. I don't know. It's
He's
like
he's way too into it.
it's
Of
like
practice.
You know when people kind of like put their thing and they do a fake blowjob like that. Well, the way Chris does it, it's like there's an actual solid dick there. So he stops at a certain point and he keeps going back and forth.
And he looks right in the eyes.
He looks you right in the
and
eyes.
it makes you want to hit him in the jaw more than anything else he does.
Yeah,
But-
and he gags at the right time too. Like when he goes out, that's when he starts
Okay,
gagging.
stop.
Yeah.
The only reason I do that
do
is
it,
'cause
Zach. Emulate it.
I'm not. Chris can do it. I'm not good at it.
Emulate it. You
Chris,
suck.
show.
it's just like
No, look Stamper in the eyes while you do it.
I'd be like,
No,
What is your fascination with Chris?
look.
the only reason
Look,
I
What is
do
this
it.
imaginary
I
blowjob?
woke up and Chris was holding me down, doing that to my face, and I screamed and pushed him off of me.
I wasn't doing it to your face.
I was traumatized.
It was your wiener.
I had PTSD.
But no, the only reason I do that is because once I was dating a girl and she got really pissed off because I asked her to do it for me and it made her so angry.
What, look you in the eyes?
Yeah.
You never, is that trouble for girls to look you in the eyes?
She was just like, I'm not a porn star.
Oh man, that happened to me. I actually like. I
was like-
don't want to sound like a fucking face with my dick. And she got so mad.
Okay, that
I slapped her with my
I
dick
kinda
and
get
her and
that.
she got so mad.
I know.
I fucking hit her in the,
It was in the moment.
face with my fist, and she
It wasn't
kinda got
hard.
upset.
It was just like
I socked her in the eye, and she went to the
Imagine
floor.
that,
And she
just-
got.
just a little.
It's not innocent.
That sounds annoying.
You can't. It's yeah. It's just annoying. Imagine.
It's funny though.
Imagine
I
if this
don't
was my dick.
understand how
It's
you
like.
get upset though. You're already blowing somebody.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you take it one
It's just
step
it's
further-
annoying. It's like when you're a little kid and your sister touches your face. So when you touch her face with your dick, it's one of those annoying things kids do.
Wait.
But it's like one of those pornos where a girl's eating a dude's butthole out and he farts and he laughs.
Gross.
Oh, you
And
seen
she's
that
like,
too?
This is, I'm quitting this industry. Is the most disgusting
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, man, I
But
saw
eating
that
a
on
dude's
Facebook.
butthole.
But
out.
everyone can relate to that though, because I could fart. Okay, I've actually never farted during sex, right? But if a girl queefed during sex, I would get mad. Even though if I farted
They
during
do.
sex, I would probably laugh.
Most girls
That
do
happens all
queef
the time,
yeah.
though.
I know.
Girls always
no,
queef during sex.
I don't get mad unless they laugh.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Chris talked about this before.
What? Yeah, you You mentioned that before. What?
If they laugh, it's like, oh, you think something's funny?
It's like a guy farting going.
It's the weirdest balance. It's like if they queef and they get really embarrassed, then you laugh. But if they queef and they laugh, then you get really mad.
Hey, no, because you're like, oh god.
You fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
I think it's funny.
You just queefed on my dick. You like what?
That is so weird. You guys had a discussion about
It's
that.
cute though. If she's like, oh, and she blushes like,
The
oh,
girl's
yeah,
like
queef all
out
over
of
the
her
place.
pussy, and she's like, "Oh God!" It's like the funniest shit ever. But the second she's like, then you're like, "Stop!"
Yeah, the second she's shooting out queef pellets is a problem.
Queef pellets.
Yeah, you ever see a queef pellet?
Wait,
No.
what?
It's like a little pearl. It's like a clam when you come inside a girl.
Wait, so she's actually like
it
a
hardens after
coughing
100
octopus
years.
or some shit?
Yes, it coughs out little.
How much is it worth?
Little pearls. Well, probably not very much, but you can collect them if you'd like to.
Gotta catch them all.
Man, Zach, you were killing this podcast.
Yeah,
Wait, Zach, you're wearing a pearl necklace right now.
it's a sperm necklace. It's sperm.
It is a
It is a sperm necklace.
Hardened queef pellets necklace.
Stamper, if there was such a thing as queef pellets, would you grab one?
Yeah.
You would?
alright.
You would?
Just touch one?
It would feel
Yeah,
like
if I was like touch
finger?
that.
What
it
would
would
the
feel like a
material?
fish egg.
A fish egg.
No,
like-
it's not. No, it's hard. It's hard.
Chris,
It's
what
like
it-
a little. It's like a
Fish
pebble
eggs are
in your
hard.
shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things where you fuck.
That's like a kidney stone.
Chris, would it be like a bubble?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like a
exactly. It's
ping
a
pong
kidney
ball?
stone, but they queef them out.
I would imagine it'd be kind of like a bubble.
No, you think if a girl saved up enough of those, she could just shoot them at you at will, like a BB gun. They get stuck on your
Or
skin.
or like you know when you're a kid and you have those like bubble things you blow. She puts one of those up there and then like a big bubble comes out.
That's nasty.
I know for a fact you all remember this. What was it like the first time you farted in water and you saw bubbles come up?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
at
the
all.
first time.
I do it in the bathtub still as an adult. If I don't ever take baths, I do a big fart and I laugh every time.
Yeah, once I walked in, I was like, I didn't know we had a hot tub, and Zach's like, we don't.
And I was farting in the.
I hate you.
That joke is so overdone.
Yeah, Niall.
That was in Lion King 2.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Was
Okay,
it Timon
Niall-
and Pumbaa?
Yeah, Pumbaa,
Niall-
Pumbaa was
Okay.
Pumbaa. When Pumbaa left the hot tub,
Not only do you know that was already a joke, but you knew it was a joke from Lion King 2
Simba's
at all.
pride, dude.
yeah, well, that
What's-
song is good.
There was a one good song in
Lives
it.
in you.
Yeah, that's the only reason that movie was anywhere to be
Yeah.
seen. There was a good song in it.
What about 2.5, where it was just Timon and Pumbaa?
Oh, God, yeah.
They were in the movie.
Was that 3?
Huh?
Was that 3?
No, it's called 2.5.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, they just didn't want to make 3 because they wanted to save it, like I think, for a trilogy.
Stamper looks like Tony Soprano.
Hmm?
Yeah.
You're doing a weird thing.
Are you like meditating?
I'm fucking drunk right now. I am so fucking wasted.
You had like a zillion lines in your head.
I'm wasted and tired, but I'm gonna stick it through this podcast and try to make poignant responses. to-
Okay, here's a good thing we could talk about because we're all going through it right now. Moving house.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, moving.
We're all going our separate ways.
To step back, we all live together in a big house. Me, Zach, Chris, Chad, Corey, a bunch of people.
Niall.
Niall. In one house, and they are now selling that house. Which, if you're renting a place, you're gonna have to understand that's a
That can just
potential
happen.
consequence.
She's like, get out. So everyone has to leave now.
Yeah.
So we all had to leave, and we kind of split ways there, and
We're still in the process.
we're still in the process of doing that right now. And this will be history soon, but that's what we're doing right now.
At this second.
So if you're listening and you're moving, we understand your pain.
Do you remember that time we went to set up the electricity for the house? And we were standing, oh no, it was the office, and we were standing in the queue, and it was cramped full of people, and I was standing in front of a lady, and she was like, "Excuse me, sir, can you get your butt out of my face?" And I was
Excuse me, sir? Sir! And you turn around and you're like, yeah? And she's like, could you get your butt out my face?
Wait, what? Was she
Oh,
really
so she
short?
was sitting down.
She was sitting down, and my ass was like 5 feet away from her, and she was like, "Get out of my face!" And I was like, "Okay,
We had
sorry."
no choice. We were standing in line.
We were crammed in a room that was full
Move.
because she
Dude,
was
that room
sitting
was
down
a
on a bum.
fucking disaster. We had to go down to the city to get the power turned on at the office here.
Yeah,
It's
and
just this crammed, fucking disgusting fucking lobby.
do you remember? Look, there was like a million angry people sitting there all at once. It was super hot. And then when the person was like, "Okay, all you normal people stay here, and anyone who's setting up a business electricity, come with me," and they all looked at us, and everyone looked so angry.
She was
People.
like, "So who's setting up an office? Who's setting up an office account right now?" And then we were the only people people that raised our hands. And she was like, "Okay, you come with me." And then she
you look
brought
back-
us to like fucking Willy Wonka's Chocolate Land, where everything was perfect and beautiful and nice.
Those people look so mad, dude.
There was nobody in the other room that we went to. It's like they brought us down to this Men in Black place where they set up our business account. It was great, and then they flashed us in the eyes with that little clicker thingy, and they were like,
How do
"Tell
you remember?
nobody.
How the fuck do you remember?
Because I get bills every month, Niall."
Loopholes, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait.
But
Wait. Are we gonna have to do that when we move?
You move like, all right, so when you move into a new place, you have to pay more often than not first, last, and security deposit.
yeah.
Let's say you move into a humble place that costs like $1,000. That's not really humble, but we live on the East Coast, not the Midwest, where everything costs
Fucking up $5 a
$300.
month and one apple.
But so over here, like more often than not, you're gonna pay around $2,000 if you're fucking lucky and live in squalor, or $3,000 to $5,000 if you're gonna live in some place.
And the biggest problem is
decent.
too, even if you live alone, it's still what $1,000 a month for some shitty cramped apartment.
Yeah, so I lived alone and I
Yeah.
paid $1,000 a month, almost $1,000 a month, but then I had to triple that up, and then I still have to worry about fucking utilities.
Yeah.
I still have to worry about fucking utilities.
And one
I'm
of the worst
slurring
parts
my
of
words.
one of the worst parts of movie is you have to get your fucking address changed on everything. You have, my Amazon account, your billing, everything has to be changed. It's such
That's
a
the
hassle.
fucking thing. I wanted to change my address in the bank, and they said I need proof of address. And I'm like, this is my proof of address. Like, I need to get bank statements to get a proof of address. So
Free your mind and change it. Say, here's my name. I used to live here, and now I live here. And you'll
you can
be
do it
good to
online.
go.
Why didn't they let me do it in the bank?
Yeah, but you still have to go online, or it'd still be wise to go online and change your addresses.
This is
And
all boring shit anyway.
it's very boring.
Yeah.
Moving sucks.
Yeah, it does.
this is my first actual real taste of being an adult.
We have to move. We have to kill
There's
ourselves.
tons of flies in this office. It's driving me fucking nuts. And there was a cloud of flies just following me all the way home, and I thought they were landing in my ear and laying eggs and shit. It was really bothering me.
Did I tell you what happened
do
to a
that.
lady my mom knew?
No.
What?
She went to the doctor. She was like, my ear's itchy, and then they stuck in tweezers and pulled out a big long spider.
That's
Oh
disgusting.
my god.
A
Spider?
little baby spider crawled into her ear and ate her earwax, and it got too big to crawl out, so they had to pull it out.
You can't get nutrients from earwax. I tried.
Spiders can.
How did she figure out there was a spider there?
She was like, my ear itches.
my ear itches.
Oh my god.
You ever
That's
see
terrifying.
one of those videos where they pull out like a big, like a long thing out of somebody's ear, like a big
No.
cicada or something?
No.
Like, how do you not notice that's in your ear? Your eardrum is only like half an inch in.
Yeah, if you scratch the inner ear, you're gonna feel a huge fucking like antler or something.
Like, do you never touch your face? Like,
Do
you
earwaves
should know
actually go
these
inside your
things.
ears?
I clean my ears every day.
Me too. Every time I get out of the shower, I put a little Q-tip in there.
That's
and
one thing I
clean
barely
all
ever
the
do.
stuff.
That's one thing I rarely do is clean my ears.
That's
You
when
never clean your ass
fucking
either.
gross.
Yeah, I clean it like maybe once a month.
You need to clean your ears, Niall.
Pop tarts are gross. You ever seen a fucking alien before?
What? Where did it come from? Did you?
What's that?
Did you see an alien?
Yeah, I saw one yesterday. Just
Oh,
walking around
An
back here.
alien or an alien?
An alien, which is much scarier than an alien, by the way. You
Aliens
don't
are
want to fuck with an
fucking
alien.
Way scarier.
I saw an alien, I laughed and
You do
smacked him in
not
the
want to
face.
see an alien.
Aliens are in movies constantly. Aliens.
Aliens. Stamper, you want to talk about your alien experience?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I don't
must
trust you
wait.
guys enough.
With my alien story.
Alright.
Wait. What is an alien?
Well, Chris, an alien, it's got those big black eyes, those big cute lips that you kiss every night. It's got those big skinny.
Wait, they don't got big lips. They got literally no lips.
Yeah, I said cute lips.
It's like a little
Cute
slit.
lips. Sometimes they stick their tongues out and giggle, but that's an alien.
Okay.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Instead of them actually abducting you, they walk in your room and go.
And then
You
leave.
wake up and you could swear to God there was an open window, but it's just an alien bothering you. It's horrifying.
And does he crawl out the window instead of like going in?
Basically the alien is just like trying. It's a sound effect comedian. Like he just tries to impersonate sounds. Like he's like, and you're like, oh, the door's open. No, it's just an alien. It's just a door opening though.
They flew to a planet from
Yeah.
millions of light years.
To do